Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing to my videos and to my channels. I am back after about a week or so away. You can see my layout is a bit different, so I have moved. I'm still in the process of unboxing everything, so I'm still not open for personal readings, but I did want to come and do an energy reading just to see where everyone is at. So we had the partial eclipse yesterday now. I hope you guys all got through that okay. The energies have been really interesting for me. I feel like there's been a lot of delays in, not in communication, but delays in events happening. So if something was scheduled for a certain time, it being pushed for whatever happened, for whatever reason. Also, I feel like there's been a lot of just like, not kind of tensions rising and like a little bit of people being easily agitated or easily angered more so than usual. Even myself, when I had to catch myself like, okay, calm down, I don't need to stress out too much about this. Yeah, but let me know how you guys have been doing with this energy. And before I jump into this energy reading, I just want to say that my setup, I'm still playing with it in my new space. So right now the camera is from up above, but I may play around with it a little bit the next couple of videos till I figure out something that feels, you know, pretty comfortable and something that I can use going forward. So we're just going to do the energy reading for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to be using this deck, but I'm also going to be using one of my new decks, which is, if I can find the box, the Tarot of Dreams. And this deck is just so pretty. Do it that way, you can kind of see a little bit of the cards. I really like it, so I think I'm going to use this again within this reading as well, but we will just see how things flow. I have several new decks that I'm excited to use with you guys here and when I start doing personals again. So yeah, we're going to start off with the Divine Masculine, see what's going on, what's been coming up with this eclipse energy. We are post-eclipse, but of course the energy can stay around for a couple of days after. So Divine Masculine Collective, what's going on with their energy? Energy of the Divine Masculine. Okay, so that one came right up. So we have the King of Cups. Trying to see the best angle. Bear with me a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. King of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Wands upright. The Empress upright. One more card. And we got two. We have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck is another Queen. Queen of Swords. So we have some endings. I feel like Divine Masculine, you may be ending, you're definitely cutting things out, but I feel like you're ending communication with someone, or you're just not talking about some type of situation anymore. We're going to see what it is being cut, what it is that is being cut out here. But yeah, that's the underlying energy here. And sorry if you hear any background noise. I'm on the first floor level, so there could be people walking by and stuff like that. Okay, so the first card that we got is the King of Cups in the reverse. So with this card, Divine Masculine, it's like there's you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed by something. You're feeling like too overwhelmed by some type of situation that you can't make any action. You're like, what do I do? Where do I turn? I have all of these feelings. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about the past. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about the present, and I don't know where to turn from here. So let's see what this is that you're feeling overwhelmed about. Why is this King of Cups reversed for the Divine Masculine energy? Bear with my shuffling as I'm still getting used to this position. Wow, King of Cups reversed again. You're feeling really overwhelmed by something, over-emotional, overwhelmed. And all of these emotions and all of these feelings that you're feeling that you can't process for whatever reason right now is preventing you again from taking action. And look at this, Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you're definitely not taking action to remove this feeling of being over emotional. I think there may be someone Divine Masculine who you're talking to who maybe is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who's getting you in your feelings, who's maybe manipulating your feelings somehow, who is saying something to you that's getting you in your feelings, like almost like trigger words. It's like, well, it's almost like a feeling of like guilt here. Like if you have a friend and you one time slipped up and didn't do something that they wanted you to do, then every time they need you to do something, they'll be, and you may say no, then they'll be like, well, you know, I did all this stuff for you and you never came through for me, so you better do it. There's something happening where someone's using their words to kind of trigger some feeling of emotional overwhelmingness and prevent you from taking action. So what is this King of Cups in reverse about? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be having some family issues right now, or other issues within your career, issues with, I feel like this is more family. It could even be friends, someone that you live with. But you're having issues here. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. And I feel like this is you, Divine Masculine. There's some like family situation that's making you feel overwhelmed and preventing you from taking action. It's preventing some type of clarity. It's like you know that something's not right, that some relationship is needing to be dealt with, but you feel so overwhelmed by the idea of righting this wrong, whatever that may be for your situation, that you're just stuck within your feelings. So let's get a Lenormand card. So why is this King of Cups reversed for the energy of the Divine Masculine? Okay, Karmic. And Magnifying Glass. So again, it's kind of like the same two cards we just got. It's like you're feeling overwhelmed by a situation and you know that something's not stable, but you're still being overwhelmed and kind of trapped in a spiral of emotions. And it's time for you to move out of that. So what can we know about this Ten of Pentacles situation? is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Wow. Okay. So these are the cards that came out. Death reversed and the Six of Coins reversed. So there hasn't been an end to the imbalance regarding something in your physical situation. Clearly, because the Ten of Pentacles is still imbalanced. There's something still not right in your house. There's something still not right in your in your castle, in your home, in your kingdom. There's something that's not right. There's something that's out of balance. There's something that has not been ended. This imbalance, this overgiving to someone else, it hasn't been, that wrong has not been righted. And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. So it's like there's been no communication. And I feel like with this, it's like wanting to go forward, be free, spread your wings, spread the word, bring a message to someone. But you haven't ended this imbalance yet. So for some of you, Divine Masculine, you have imbalance regarding some type of karmic situation for sure, especially for those of you who are living together with a karmic or are having some type of close link, maybe working together, something like that. And you haven't dealt with a situation for whatever reason, and when you know you need to, you know that there's this imbalance here, you know that it needs to be ended, but you don't. You are still somehow being impacted by either the manipulation of this karmic person, or there's still, like, you just don't have all of your mental clarity there. But either way, you're in your emotions, you're in your feelings, and you're just feeling all of your guilt, all of your agony, all of your wishes for past, present, and future. And you're trapped in a cycle of feeling. You're trapped in a cycle of being over emotional, in a cycle of trying to figure things out, but not being able to really take hold and grab your emotions and say, this is what I need to do now that I know how I feel. It's like you're trapped in a cyclone. So, King of Cups reverse. King of Cups reverse. Okay, so clarifying the King of Cups in reverse is the Emperor. So this is you actually needing to take control. But it also came out with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which means you're not putting your energy towards something. You're not putting your energy towards tapping into your own Divine Masculine energy that says, I'm going to grab these two wands, I'm going to take control. Again, take control of my kingdom. Like I said, something is ajar. But you're not doing that. You're not putting in the effort into your own Divine Masculine energy to take control of a situation. You're kind of letting the situation control you by feeling overwhelmed by it. In the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So it's like you've made this decision to not deal with the situation, and you're needing to get out of it. So yeah, I feel like this is for Divine Masculines, especially who have a karmic situation that they are living with. Especially, it's like some of you are feeling all of these emotions, and you know, it is Cancer season, and you know, just on my own experiences, people are becoming easily agitated. So, you know, whatever you're dealing with this karmic, it may just be re-triggering things within you that make you get into your feelings. And then when you get into your feelings, you're kind of staying in your feelings because this is the Cancer season still, and it's preventing you from taking forward action to deal with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which again, like you were very much aware of, the instability there. Okay, so let's go on to the next card. And just so you guys know, I might pause the video because I'm sitting on the floor because my coffee table is not close enough to the couch. So I may pause just to like stretch my legs and stuff periodically. But the next card that we have is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about a new beginning, a new start, something passionate and creative, a new idea. I feel like some of you Divine Masculine are having a new spark of passion within yourself. I feel like some of you Divine Masculine are actually having a new idea about what it is you want to do, about what it is you want to go forward in terms of work and career. But definitely feeling passionate, definitely feeling like this is almost too like optimism for what you can create. Now that you have an idea of what it is you want, you're like, okay, let's go do it. Let's make a business plan. Let's meet people. Do all of the grunt work. It's like you have the excitement again within your life. So let's get a clarification card, and I'm just going to readjust real quick. Okay, so what is this Ace of Wands about? Divine Masculine's energy. Queen of Swords again. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the, okay, Three of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I actually feel like this is for some of you, I'm just going to scoot these to the side. For some of you Divine Masculine, you've gotten over some type of, so some of you are definitely still dealing with a karmic situation with this King of Cups in reverse. Others of you have kind of gotten over some of the karmic situations. Some of you have gotten over the, you know, partying too much and lying and just overindulging in things, especially regarding lying though. Some of you are getting over that kind of phase of those type of things, taking interest in it. And now you're ready to spark a new beginning. Now, even though you're starting to release and have released, you know, maybe a karmic, maybe a situation where you were partying too much, going out too much, or where you were dealing with some type of lack of honesty, not standing in your integrity, you're kind of getting over those, coming to a close with those karmic situations, but you still have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now, I'm not sure when Mercury retrograde actually starts, if it already started, but either way, it's like with this Eight of Wands in reverse, you're still not ready to tell everybody about this new idea. So you have a new attitude, you have a new passion spark as you release these karmic things, but you're not quite ready to tell the world. It's just an idea. You have an interest, that fire is burning within you, but you haven't spread it out to the world yet. You aren't quite ready to do that yet. So the bottom of the deck, yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. So again, it's like you getting out of a situation, getting out of your own way, releasing something that was holding you back, releasing possibly habits that, you know, weren't the most positive for you, whether it was partying, overindulging, or just not being the most honest version of yourself. I feel like these are all kind of self-attributes for you Divine Masculine. But you, even though you kind of are turning this new leaf, you aren't telling other people about the new direction, your new goal that you've created with this Ace of Wands. So let's get a Lenormand card. So why is this Devil card in the reverse? Okay, so yeah, some of you are definitely have released your karmic. You've gotten out of a situation where you were living together, where you were feeling bound to a situation, whether it was a karmic or whether it was some other type of family relationship that you were dealing with. You've seen the light, you've seen the upside of these, of making this change in your life. So why is this Three of Cups reversed? Okay, yeah, some of you have definitely left a karmic behind, but also with this Three of Cups being reversed, being clarified by the ring, some of you have ended a situation where maybe you were overindulging in material things or just being overly materialistic in general, getting over that. You kind of closed the book on that chapter in your life of focusing too much on material things. For those of you with the karmic, focusing too much on the karmic, really releasing that. And what is this Queen of Swords in reverse about? This Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, you cut something out. You cut out the disloyalty. Now, I mentioned this the first time I got this, that this was, I feel like, a lying behavior, not being the most honest, stand-up person. I feel like you've cut out that sense of disloyalty, of not being loyal to other people in your life. Bottom of the deck is the clouds, so it's like confusion, not being clear about what it is you want. Some of you, for whatever reason, maybe you weren't the most honest in a situation, or you just weren't being the most stand-up person you could be in all situations, and you're getting over that. You're finding that you need to be loyal to yourself. You need to be loyal to, you know, how you present yourself and how you, what it is that you say to other people. Now we'll get one for Eight of Wands in reverse. So we have the Tower and we have the Fish. So with this clarifying the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like you're not talking about this new stability that you're building yourself. Some of you are, like I said, creating a new job, a new hobby, something that you feel very passionate about. You're not communicating about where it is you're going, about the stability that you're building for yourself. Because bottom of the deck, yeah, like I said, you're not talking about this. And I feel like this is coming from a place of wanting to protect something until it's really ready to release to the world. Not wanting to, like, prematurely do anything. So, why is this Ace of Wands here? Okay, what is this? This is the Nine of Wands. Sorry, in the reverse. So it's like you're moving on from a situation that was definitely making you feel burdened. And you're starting a new chapter, like I said. It's like you're releasing things and you're ready to receive the next thing. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Coins, and in my other decks I associate with that clinging to something, holding something close to your chest. And I feel like that's what some of you are doing, Divine Masculine, with this Ace of Wands, with this new idea that you have, with this new start that you're having. You're keeping it to yourself. You're keeping it private for now. Sorry about the sniffling. So the next card that we have is the Empress. So the Empress is about new beginnings, new chapters starting, birthing something new. It's also your divine feminine. So some of you may be thinking about making these new chapters with your divine feminine, starting over with your feminine, building something together as well. Also nurturing yourself more, nurturing that feminine energy within you, becoming a bit more sensitive, a bit more caring to your own development. How you're eating, how you're treating your body, exercise, things like that. Yep, clarified by the King of Pentacles. It's like you're starting to really nurture yourself. You're starting to really put yourself on a pedestal, take control of the new opportunity that you're wanting to manifest, especially connected to the Ace of Wands. You're on this road to a new chapter and you're really taking hold of it. You're really standing firm, saying, you know, I'm in control. This is my kingdom. This is what I want to build. I want security. I want comfort. I want all the material things. I want the abundance, and I'm going to make the decisions to do so. So I'm going to become the Empress. I'm going to tap into my intuition. I'm going to start this new chapter because I know all of the material things that I need, because I know all of the 3D things that I need that will allow me to balance all of the kind of 5D things that I'm feeling. Bottom of the deck is the Death reverse. So I feel like this is you saying you're not going down without a fight. If you really want something new to happen, yep, you're going to make it happen. 7 of Wands, you're going to stand your ground. Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like, again, it's like you're not wanting to express this new chapter in your life until you're really ready. You're not making a decision to express yourself. You're just standing your ground, doing your own thing. Some of you are looking towards your divine feminine. You're feeling like you're seeing your divine feminine being successful, being having her stuff together, or having his stuff together, so to speak. And it makes you feel good to see your divine feminine doing well, but it also makes you feel like you want a piece of that. You want to be engaged in that with them. So why is this Page of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you're seeing your divine feminine and you're wanting to go to your divine feminine. Like I said, you want a piece of that pie. You want to indulge in whatever positive successes that your divine feminine is having. Bottom of the deck is the Moon, so it's like you feel the connection. You're feeling drawn to really reach out. Some of you may have been receiving communication from your divine, or some of you may be reaching out to your divine masculine, reaching out to your divine feminine. To really express your want to come toward your divine feminine. So why is this King of Pentacles here? Yep, 9 of Cups, because it's your wish. Your wish is to be this King of Pentacles to your divine feminine. Your wish is to have this stability, to have all of the positive things, to be this provider to your divine feminine. And for those of you who are just more focusing on who this is more about yourself and your own feminine energy, your wish is to become strong within your own emotions. Your wish is to become strong and trusting of your intuition to guide you to this new beginning that you're having, to really develop that into something solid and long lasting. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords reversed, because it's like you're getting out of, you're not staying in a place of heartbreak or lack. You're working on manifesting these new opportunities. You're working on getting towards your wishes and making them stable and grounded and long lasting. Getting to that goal, getting to your divine feminine. Standing your ground about it, and either looking at your divine feminine from afar or just not speaking on your own truth about this new beginning until it's really time. So I'm going to pause the video real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so So I'm back. So let's go to the next card, which is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this could definitely be, again, Divine Masculine, looking at your Divine Feminine, seeing how they have everything together, how they're really on top of their game, and again, wanting a piece of that. But in terms of yourself, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is about you really getting your ducks in a row, so to speak. You working on your own stability in your life and getting that together, taking care of yourself, almost like minding your business and not doing anything more than that for some of you. Some of you are with this mask on and you're just looking straight ahead, sitting on your throne, getting your things in order, not being unbothered by anyone else. Really determined, really, is the best word for this. So let's get a card. Queen of Pentacles for the Queen of Pentacles for the Divine Masculine energy right now. Four of Swords. So some of you are definitely just looking at your Divine Feminine. Internally, you're like not making a move, but you're looking at your Divine Feminine and being like, oh, they have everything together. The bottom of the deck is the Magician. So some of you also are wanting to, you know, manifest a new level of security in your life and really focus on creating your own abundance and stability and letting everything go, but you haven't completely gotten to that point where you're 100% there. You're working on manifesting yourself to that way. Some of you are needing to get out of your own way, getting out of your own thoughts with self-doubt in order to manifest the security and stability that you're wanting. You're needing to really let doubt go. So why is this Four of Swords here? Page of Wands. Yeah, you need to start, you know, when you start a new journey, when you're trying to get your stability in a material type of way, you don't go from the Four of Swords to like the King of Wands, a big jump like that necessarily. Sometimes it just starts off with manifesting a little idea, manifesting the little goals to add up to the larger goal that will lead you to the reward that you're aiming for. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands reversed. For some of you, your first step in getting to this Queen of Pentacles status is releasing burdens. Underneath that is the Ten of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords reversed. So it's like if you know that a situation is over, a certain mindset is not working for you, and you're done being emotionally not happy, then it's time to release the burdens. It's time to get over the fear. So whether that is for some of you, fear of reaching out and reconnecting with your Divine Feminine, or some fear of starting a new chapter. For those of you who aren't already have your new idea with the Ace of Wands and you're just wanting to do something new, figuring out what it is that you're wanting to do something new, figuring out how to manifest the small steps in order to get to that big idea that's going to start you on your way. So let's get a card. So why is this Four of Swords here? Divine Masculine energy. Yeah, it's time to persevere. It's time to push through any self-doubts, any obstacles, so that you can figure out what it is that you want to manifest, so that you can figure out what it is that's your next step. For those of you who this is more about you admiring and looking at your Divine Feminine from afar, kind of similar to the Empress card, but just being admiring all that your Divine Feminine has accomplished. In a material sense, you're needing to persevere and realize that it's time to kind of reach out, perhaps with an offer, perhaps with a little note or message saying, you know, your feelings, saying that you want to start something new. again, we have the Moon card as the bottom of the deck, so you're needing to listen to your intuitions, to your real inner feelings about what it is you're supposed to be doing. And it's like, if you have an idea about something, if you feel guided to do something, to really persevere and realize that it's time to indulge in that, to follow through in that. If something keeps coming back up, it's like it's for you to really address. And let's get a card for the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're needing to follow your dreams. Some of you are thinking and wanting to build your own stability, but you're needing to get out of that Four of Swords. You're needing to get out of the energy that's been blocking your dreams, to be blocking your goals, that you actually think about a lot. While you're in this Four of Swords position, not doing anything, you're thinking about what it is you want. You're thinking about the stability you want, or the stability you want to have as your Divine Feminine. So why is this Queen of Pentacles here? The World in reverse. It's like we can't start a new cycle if we don't get stability on our own journey, Divine Masculine. Or for those of you who this is about your Divine Feminine, you can't start a new chapter if you're just looking at your Divine Feminine and you're not coming through as this King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands, so it's like it's for you to make the decision that you want to start this new cycle. You know, you can be receiving all the signs and synchronicities saying it's time, but if you don't take this Two of Wands to travel, to get there, to get to whatever it is you're thinking about, then, you know, what are we going to do? You got to make that move. Why is this Four of Swords here? Okay. Six of Cups. It's like you're in your mind, like I said, you're in your mind thinking about what it is you want. What it is you want with your feminine, what it is you want to say, what it is you want to do for yourself. You're thinking about how good it would feel, how emotionally happy you would feel to be able to accomplish a goal. Six of Wands, you're thinking about victory and achieving something, but again, it's like you have to co-create. You have to really let these burdens go and start taking action. It's time to persevere and to, you know, get the job done. So the last card we have is the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is about going within to try and figure out the answers to something, going on a spiritual journey, going within to try and like clear your head. And my immediate reaction when I had this come out, especially since we had the King of Cups reversed as the first card, I feel like for those of you who are in this kind of over emotional stage, dealing with some type of karmic situation, you're needing to really go within, and you may be going within, but it's like you're going within and you're getting wrapped up in the emotions of whatever happened, instead of being this Queen of Swords and applying logic there. And underneath the Queen of Swords is the Tower, and underneath that is the Three of Cups. So again, it's like you're needing to make some changes after a shift has happened. And again, you're aware of the shift. And underneath that was the Justice card and the Seven of Wands. And there we have it, the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what else this Hermit card is about. Some of you are going within for sure because you're in this King of Cups reverse situation. You're trying to figure out your own emotions. Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to figure out your own emotions. You're trying to figure out your mind so that you can go forward in the best positive way. And yeah, the Emperor. You're trying to be almost like strategic to deal with a situation. You're like, what can I do that will give me the most positive return? So what is this situation about? What is this Hermit situation card? What are they thinking about? Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords reversed. So you're thinking about, how do I get balance in my life? How do I get out of my head? How do I stop worrying about a situation and instead successfully balance it? Whether that means I have to release something that I've been juggling, or it means that I have to give more energy to something that I've been juggling, but I haven't given enough attention to really. Now the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So like I said, I feel like this is definitely related to that King of Cups card. King of Cups reverse card. It's like you're needing to listen to your intuition, and again, that's why you're going within, to try and listen to and figure out what you need to do in order to stop worrying about a situation, to find balance in your life, to find balance in a situation. Yeah, it's like things are not clear for you. You're trying to see through the clouds to figure out, how am I going to get my stability? How am I going to get wisdom about how to move forward from a certain situation? Yeah, you're trying to remove all of the obstacles. This is strategic planning here, strategic thinking. You're trying to realize the truth in a situation so that you can get out of whatever you can remove whatever has been preventing balance, whatever has been preventing a block for you. So what is this? Let's see. Two of Pentacles about. Yeah, you're trying to find balance in a situation so that you can start a new chapter. You're trying to start a new chapter where you are more balanced, where you're not worried about things, where you're completely sure and receiving all of the blessings from the universe. Because you know there have been things that have been out of balance in your life, and you're trying to move on from that. Page of Coins in reverse. So you know that things have been blocked for you. But again, it's that awareness that you have now that's pushing you to go within to try and figure out the best course of action to deal with it. And Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You've been working towards something, but it's like you haven't gotten there. Nine of Wands in reverse. You're tired of dealing with a situation. King of Wands in reverse. But it's like you're not getting to your goal. Again, it's like you're in your emotions. You're not consistent. And why was this Wheel of Fortune card here? Okay. Four of Coins. You're trying to move forward and release something from the past. How can I create stability, but how can I also release something that I've been holding on to? And there we have it, the Tower, and we got the Tower before us, the bottom of the deck over there. So it's like something has shaken you up. You know that there's instability, and you're trying to strategically figure out why. So those of you who are in this King of Cups situation, you may also like oscillate between just being overwhelmed and trying to figure out an answer. I think these are the same groups here, or at least different stages of the same group of being in the King of Cups reverse versus being in the Hermit kind of strategic planning mode. So that is the reading for the Divine Masculine is right now. Overall, it's definitely like this eclipse is bringing in the endings that eclipses bring. It's like making you rethink things for some of you. Endings so that you can start a new beginning, so you can start new chapters here. But definitely some things are needing to be ended. So this is the reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, what you've been feeling. Let me know how you've been feeling since this eclipse has happened. And yeah, I will be back with the Divine Feminine energy. I'm going to aim to do it on Saturday. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned because I will be releasing an update on the readings I'll be offering earlier mid next week. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.